Hello my friends and welcome once again to this Red Gamer Tech video of myself and Marta. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. Just want to quickly re-highlight in case you missed it that we have created an official RGT Discord. It will be linked in the description and the pinned comment, so give it a join if you so desire. Anyway, I'm here as usual with the latest news from the tech world as of the last 24 or so hours, as of the 3rd of August. Now we have a very console focused video for you today, but I am going to kick off today's proceedings with some news from Intel. So this is actually regarding Tiger Lake. Now of course we are expecting Intel to unveil Tiger Lake U next month on September the 2nd, but according to a new report from Compal, which was helpfully shared by Momomo on Twitter, they are already planning a higher end series named Tiger Lake H to launch in early 2021. Now if that name rings a faint bell somewhere in your mind, it's because this is not the first time we're hearing about this series, but we don't really know that much about it. But according to Momomo's information, we are going to be seeing Tiger Lake H in Q1 of 2021. And more importantly, we also know that Tiger Lake H is expected to be 8 cores, which is double that of Tiger Lake U, and it's also only going to support DDR5 memory, at least according to rumours. And according to prior leaks, we are expecting to see a TDP of 35 watts. So, with all that said, let's move on to our first console topic of today, which is going to be regarding the Xbox Series X. Now, of course, we are expecting both Sony and Microsoft to unveil the price and release date for the next generation consoles quite soon. And, well, the Xbox Series X reveal may be coming, well, soon, TM, according to a company by the name of Telstra, an Australian telecommunications company. Now, they're actually partnered with Microsoft for Xbox All Access, and a Reddit user by the name of Bruce Harry Vok, alongside a few other users, reported a few hours ago on the Xbox Series X subreddit that they received a message from Telstra. I just want to thank the guys over on our Discord channel for actually linking me this. They're the ones that drew my attention to this. Anyway, according to this email, we are going to be seeing pre-orders opening soon. And the message read, quote, "You've signed up to receive information about the Xbox Series X. Pre-orders for the Xbox Series X with Xbox All Access will open soon. This offer is exclusive to Telstra customers," etc, etc, etc. Now, of course, Phil Spencer did tease another event for some point in August, so it would actually make sense for a price reveal and release date reveal to actually happen at this event, and then pre-orders to open shortly after it. Fingers and toes crossed that this is actually true, because I think we all just want to know exactly how much these things are going to cost. We're going to move on to another Xbox related piece of news regarding Halo the Master Chief Collection. So this came straight from the mouths of 343, so no pinch of salt TM required here, and it was posted on their official Halo Waypoint blog. And basically they detailed some of the features that they're working on and will be coming out in 2020. Now they didn't give any specific dates, but they did state that it was going to be for this year. Now, the most interesting thing that we can actually note here is a few things. First of which is crossplay between the Xbox One and PC, and also we're going to be seeing input-based matchmaking and custom game browser, but we also see mouse and keyboard support for Xbox. So in my mind, this raises a couple of interesting questions about Halo Infinite. We already know, of course, that Halo Infinite is going to run at 120 frames per second when it launches on the Xbox Series X, so I do wonder if we'll see the same crossplay and mouse and keyboard support on the Xbox Series X for Halo Infinite as well, so just so we can get the crossplay on there and get the Xbox Series X players playing with PC players using keyboard and mouse. Of course, that is pure speculation, just based on this official announcement for the Halo Master Chief Collection. I just want to say that this is not confirmed, but in my mind it makes sense. Anyway, we're going to delve into some PS5 stuff up next, and we have a couple of pieces regarding the Dualsense controller up next. So this is a bit of an interesting one, and Salt TM is definitely required, because the source of this is a Reddit post from a user by the name of Viper on Fire, and they posted a video of the Dualsense controller. Now, the video was swiftly deleted But in response to this, another Reddit user is now claiming to have received some interesting information about the controller, including battery life, adaptive triggers, and so on. So let's just talk about some of the highlights of this person's post. So you can find his full post linked in the description below, of course, but here's my TLDR. So, apparently the D-pad and the main buttons feel similar to the DualShock 4 with no differences overall, but the touchpad does apparently feel more responsive. Now, apparently the triggers are quite interesting. L1 and R1 don't click, they push down as their triggers, and L2 and R2 felt harder to push down than normal, even without tension points activated. And they did say that the battery life was better than the DualShock 4, roughly 3 to 4 hours longer than that of the DualShock 4, and they also stated that it was more comfortable and less bulky overall, and in their personal opinion, and again this is just their opinion, it was more comfortable than the Xbox One controller. Now unfortunately they didn't get a chance to play around with the haptic feedback or the microphone, but they did state that the light strip is much dimmer than the one on the DualShock 4. So for those of you who found it a bit of a nuisance or just kind of an annoyance, that will probably please you. So the highlights from that are obviously the battery life and the fact that it's more comfortable and the change in the triggers. And obviously a comfort thing is very personal. For me, I found the Xbox One controller more comfortable than the DualShock 4 because I've got larger hands and it just felt more comfortable to hold. That's not to say I disliked the DualShock 4, it was more comfortable for me personally. So this person saying that it's more comfortable than the Xbox One controller definitely gives me hope that the Dualsense will be more to my sort of preferences when it comes to controllers. But moving on from rumoured information to official information, we have some comments from Sony about PS4 controller support on the PS5. And this was posted by the company on the official PlayStation blog. So, the part that we're interested in, but of course you can find the full thing linked below as usual, is whether or not PS4 peripherals and accessories will work on the PS5. And I'm just going to read out a couple of key sentences here. Quote, specialty peripherals such as officially licensed racing wheels, arcade sticks, flight sticks will work with PS5 games and PS4 games, supported PS4 games I should say. Platinum and gold wireless headsets as well as third-party headsets that connect via USB port or audio jack will work on PS5. The headset companion app is not compatible with PS5. The DualShock 4 wireless controller and a PlayStation officially licensed third-party gamepad controllers will work with supported PS4 games. So to translate that is, you can use your DualShock 4 on the PS5 but only for PS4 games. It will not work with PlayStation 5 games. And they did finish up by saying, quote, please note not all of PlayStation officially licensed or third-party peripherals accessories may work on PS5. We recommend checking with the manufacturer to confirm whether a product will work on PS5 and specific titles. So do keep that in mind if you do happen to have any headsets or anything like that you purchased for your PS4. Now, the PS5 controller thing is a bit of a bummer that it only works with PS4 games, but that's not really a shock, to be honest. This is not really a surprise. But it does put them a bit down versus Microsoft because, well, Xbox One controllers will actually work on the Xbox Series X. But we're going to move on now to a few things regarding the upcoming event from Sony. So, of course, there's been lots of rumours and speculation around what we'll see at Sony's next PlayStation event, and now we have an official confirmation thanks to the PlayStation Twitter account, which says that we will get a state of play on Thursday, August the 6th at 1 PM PT. Sadly, though, it is not the anticipated teardown event that we were talking about previously. They have said that what to expect is a focus on upcoming PS4 and PSVR games, a few quick check-ins on third-party and indie games from June's PS5 showcase, no big PS5 announcements. So this obviously means a few things. We might see some more gameplay for games that we didn't see much of from the PS5 showcase. Maybe we'll see some Demon's Souls remake gameplay. That would actually be really cool. But we're not going to see any big announcements. You know, I'm not going to be there hoping for Elden Ring because that is a big announcement. But about whether or not we will see another event from Sony in August, potentially could be the teardown that we were previously discussing. We do have a tweet from Roberto Serrano, and he says, quote, first check from my source, August, in my honest opinion, by a week before Gamescom 2020. Of course, Sony PlayStation can change it at any time for any reason, then I'm a liar. Now, obviously, Gamescom normally would be taking place near the end of August, so we can expect another event from Sony in the next few weeks, essentially. Hopefully, this will be where we'll see the teardown event, and even if we don't, I hope we see price, release date, and obviously pre-orders going live for the console. Oh, and just one quick thing that I do want to stress, just want to say that it was one of our sources that we originally leaked a little while ago now that we would be seeing a teardown event from Sony for the PlayStation 5 in August. I do think we're definitely going to be seeing something at the end of the month. I don't think it's going to just be the teardown. It's probably going to be with a few other games and a few other exclusives that Sony have been holding on to, but it's definitely going to be interesting for sure. Either way though, this upcoming event is going to be a cool one for sure. Maybe we'll see little snippets of PS5 stuff, but it's not really a PS5 conference from what Sony are saying here. They are going to discuss it a little bit, of course, but that's about it. So, for our final topic for today, it is some rumours regarding Silent Hill. So this one's a bit of a story. Are you ready for a story? Get all comfy, tuck yourself in, and get ready. Because what happened was that the official Konami Twitter account made a tweet which said, "Close your eyes, always scary, Silent Hill 2 siren." And then if you listen to it, it is literally just a black video with the Silent Hill 2 siren over the top, which is pretty cool. Siren will always give me the chills. Now, obviously, this sent the community into a flurry of speculation, going, "Oh my god, maybe there is something coming about Silent Hill," because we've been hearing rumours on and off for a few months now that something new is happening with the Silent Hill franchise. Now, Konami then tweeted after, quote, "Easy there, internet. We were watching streams of Dead by Daylight, and we thought we would share the noise and feel of being hunted. We won't take the tweet down, and backpedal. We just wanted you to enjoy it. We are sorry we got people fired up. Anything official would come from @SilentHill or an event or something. Not from us. We were just being fans and enjoyed the noise memory. Sorry everyone, didn't mean to kill your Friday mood." But that's not the end of the story, my friends. The Silent Hill account that Konami literally added in the tweet, it has official in the header, but Konami themselves linked to it. It being labelled as official doesn't really mean much. I could literally create an account myself on Twitter and call it, I don't know, Books Official. Now I'm the official Twitter account of all books. Yes, I did just look around the room and see what the first thing that caught my eye. Why did you ask? Anyway, so the fact that it says official, not really meaningful, but the fact that Konami linked it is meaningful. And if you go and take a look at the Silent Hill Twitter account, which of course will be linked below, you will see that it has not been around that long at all. It says, joined July 2020. So this is a brand new account which Konami are linking to for the Silent Hill franchise. Now obviously, from this point on, there is only speculation. That is the end of the story, my friends. I know it ends on a bit of a cliffhanger, but hopefully we'll get some answers about the ending soon. Now, I think that since Konami linked to it, it's possible that they just made a mistake and didn't mean to link to it. But, to be honest, I think that it probably is an official account. And the phrasing of Konami's tweet is interesting, that anything official would come from this account. So we all know now, follow this account, and an event or something. Now, I'm speculating my arse off here. I just want to be super clear if that wasn't already. But I just hope that we are seeing something new with Silent Hill. I love the franchise, what can I say? And obviously there's been rumours abound that something's happening between Hideo Kojima and Junji Ito. And while I'm not 100% convinced on Kojima to tell a story that usually is very subtle, I'm excited because A, it's a new Silent Hill game. Maybe he'll bring it out and just absolutely crush it. And third thing, Junji Ito, yes please. So obviously we'll have to wait and see, but I'm pretty hyped, and to be honest, I hope that we do see something soon. Maybe at one of the upcoming events where we'll see something more from both Sony and Microsoft. We'll see. But that is me done for this video. Thank you so much for all the support lately, guys. Honestly, the amount of subs and views and the amount of people that have joined our Discord in just a few short days has honestly completely blown me away. So I can't thank you guys enough for all the support. Anyway, that is me done, as I said. Thanks again. Bye for now.